Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the beginning of the season Primo Calcio cast. This is week one of the 25-26 Serie A season. I am Michael here with Anthony. Welcome you guys back. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm jacked, baby. Week one, what a great sport. What a great time to be alive, to see these amazing players, these great teams do gladiator-esque battle. I
I
what
couldn't
a
have
what a
asked for a
privilege.
better intro.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna kind of go over some of the games here. We're gonna stop on the big ones, and then we're gonna do a analysis of the Milan Cremonese game since that was a big game for other bad reasons. I guess bad reasons. That is.
No, it's good reasons. I liked it.
Oh, for me, it's totally fine. This team needs to eat crow, so to speak. So Reber needs to leave. Reber's got to go. The only way it's going to happen is if it crumbles. So let's start. Genoa, Lecce. Camarda did play. I did not get to see too much of this one. It was 0-0. So I think that's a good result for Lecce since Genoa was home. So, but not much to say there.
No, not much to
Napoli,
say.
Sassuolo. That's the first one here. So
Yes.
I
I'm
think
glad that we both predicted that Napoli might struggle. Well, I think I poorly influenced you on this one
I thought they'd
because
struggle, but they would
Napoli
win
did not
2-1.
struggle.
Yeah. I thought they'd win
Yeah,
2-1.
Napoli.
End up being at all.
And most importantly for Napoli, their people that are supposed to lead the charge were leading the charge.
Yep.
De Bruyne was excellent. McTominay was excellent. I mean, this is a good team. They're
Yep.
going to win the Scudetto. I love it. I love it.
No, I hope they do. I'm definitely pulling for Napoli this season for Scudetto champs. 2-0 win. McTominay starts it off. I mean, you really couldn't ask for a better start to have like your Serie A MVP and definitely the best player of last
Yeah.
season start off the show again to let people know that nothing's changed. They're still here doing their thing.
No,
So
he's a
that's
badass.
good. And De Bruyne looked great. So we always knew that was going to be a good
Yep.
signing. That's a class player that doesn't really go anywhere. So that's going to be good stuff.
Yeah.
2-0. They didn't struggle. They look good. Conte's got his guys firing on all cylinders. They're going to miss Lukaku for sure. Luka did not have the presence Lukaku has. But what do you think they're going to? You think actually the signing of Hoyland is going to be a good one for him? I do. I think it's actually going to work well. What do you think?
I mean, I thought Luca was good. I thought he was involved. I thought he was combative. I thought he was a presence. I think that I'd like. I don't give a crap about Highland. I hope they just stick with Luca, but they need a backup for him for sure because they don't really have one. Although it was nice to see Vergara get out there and get some minutes.
I think it's just going to
Conte will
give a
make it
different
work.
look. I think it's going to give a different look because Hoyland doesn't play
Yeah.
the same. He's not like some back to the goal hold up player. He can do it, but that's not his
Right.
main thing. He's pretty quick. So I think it's actually nice that they're going to be able to give a different look against different teams. So when you want like the big point man, you
Yeah,
play Luca.
I hope they just miss a changeup. I want to see Luca get some more minutes, as we spoke about in the last cast. This is Luca's time to shine, baby. So I hope he gets adequate time to prove himself. And if he fails, he fails. But it's no one else to blame but him because Conte's going to give him the minutes.
Mm-hmm. Roma, Bologna, Gasperini's first moment in charge here. 1-0, very, very close game. Wesley, the new player here, big signing for them. Actually came through, and Roma looked good. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if this is going to be the right fit for Gasperini, but I mean, it looks like he got his guys buying in right away. So they're working hard. They're playing kind of that high pressure, high pace ball. So maybe it's not going to be too much of a change of him leaving Atalanta. Maybe Roma's just going to pick up right where he left off with Atalanta and be kind of like a top four threat.
I mean, Roma has a good roster. They have a good mix of youth and experience, and Dybala comes on the field and he's instantly the best player on the pitch. So you still got that guy. He's my favorite player in Serie A. So it's a joy to watch him. He's the last of them. When he retires, there won't be any players like him left. So
Yeah,
please, Mr. Gasperini, play him as much as possible. It's one of the very few highlights of watching this damn sport on the weekends.
yeah. No, there's a couple people that's a little bit of a joy to watch. Roma's team, as you're saying, though, it's generally unchanged. I think it's a really good thing, and that's actually why they're going to do well this year. Look at a team like Milan's, who just buys 65 people every year, trying to have a bunch of player turnover. You're never going to build a unit or a core like that. Whereas if you look at their team, Spillar, Hermoso, Mancini, and Dika all there last year. Wesley, brand new signing. So
Yep.
you just integrate 1 to 2 new pieces. Fantastic, right? Cristante, Kone,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
who's the Angel Nino? That's it. They just have his name different in here. Sule El
Yeah.
Sharawi, and then Evan
Ferguson and
Ferguson.
Wesley were new.
2
Yeah.
new players
Sule
out
was
of
good.
11.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Sule's a good player. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Um, Immobile. I'm not sure. I don't think he did too well. I'm not sure how he'll be. I kind of want to see him use it as a sub. So I kind of want to see Santi Castro get the start here. He's got a lot more potential, and you bring Immobile off like on when you want a bigger goal
It
or
was
something.
it was a tight game, and it was a bonehead play by Lukumi that led to the goal.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who knows what would have happened. So yeah, one mistake by a player that Juventus fans really were high on last year, and I'm so glad we didn't pick this bum up.
Lukumi's an average player.
This is why you don't want a guy like that. He's a totally average player. Yeah,
Lukumi's
you
an
don't
average
want this
player.
guy. Trust me. Yeah,
Honestly, the
yeah, it's
whole of Bologna's defense is average. They have Lico Giannis, Lukumi, Casale, Silvestre. It's all average. Like they're fine. They're not terrible, but they're fine.
yeah,
There's nothing great
they're
there.
fine.
Yeah.
No,
So Roma looks pretty good. We'll see what they can do next week, but that's a pretty good start. After that, we get to Milan Cremonese. We can go into that now, or we can delve into that and do the highlights
yeah,
later. It's up to you. What do
no.
you think?
Let's dig in, baby.
Okay, Milan
No.
Cremonese.
Let's save it for let's save it for the end because Milan
What
deserves
you
to get
want
bashing.
to evaluate? Yeah, they're going to get bashed today.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
Cagliari Fiorentina. Fiorentina was our Primo Calcio team of the season, just because they got a lot of Italians, and we liked Palladino's way of truly making sure he brought up the young Italians. They're still playing them. I mean, they ran Ranieri, Comuzzo, Fagioli, and Endure, Keane. So not bad, but and then they subbed on Mandragora, who once again was the difference maker.
Oh yeah,
Excellent player.
absolutely. Dude, I don't like these guys that fly under the radar like this. He's nothing but good. He's good at
He's
every little
consistent
phase of the
too.
game.
Yeah, he's never
Works
bad.
his ass off. Yeah, I like Mandragora.
I think Mandragora is
He
good
kind
enough
of
to
might
fit
be many
into
things.
any team, and he can play a
Yeah,
variety of positions. He's never bad because he's a pretty natural athlete. He can do things, and he doesn't lumber around to do them. He's natural at them. I like players like
no,
that.
he's athletic, guys. I
Pazzini
agree.
looks pretty good. I like the signing of VT. I think that the Pongracic experiment has to be done. They need to start running
Yeah, this is
VT and get Pongracic out of there. He's never been good. Never looks good. They got to stop that.
no, he's a garbage player. I actually think he's sub average.
Mm. But hey,
Yeah,
if
he needs
Fiorentina
to go.
runs VT Ranieri and Camuso, that's pretty good for like, the national team future. There's some guys there with some
Yeah,
potential who could sneak into the national. Really good. Well, Fiorentina's
I agree.
still a team to watch. They got a late goal by Luperto in the 94th minute. That's a bummer that Fiorentina didn't pull it off.
Yep,
Okay,
agreed.
next up was Como Lazio. Uh, Como
Ooh,
looks good. They are basically the Spanish team in Italy, and they look good.
yeah,
They play Spanish
yeah,
ball too.
and I'm not a sorry guy. I don't like sorry. I think he's going to screw this team up. And yeah, so far he's right on. He's right on schedule. Yeah, just I'm just not a fan of his at all.
Was there an
I don't.
issue with Ravella, or is there a reason why Aldi was starting?
He likes players that pass the ball sideways.
Cataldi's not good enough anymore. Delabashiru sucks. Like
Y-
we've been saying this for a little bit. Their midfield needs to be Rovella, Belahian, and Guendouzi. That's a strong midfield, and they sat 2 of those guys on the bench.
Years ago, when Ravella it was his first year at Lazio, and he started out. I think Cataldi was injured. He started out the season excellently. He was looking good in Europe. And as soon as Cataldi was back, Ravella just sat his ass on the bench. So, no, sorry, he's not going to play Ravella, which is a shame because he was developing into one of our better midfielders. And that this is why development stops on Italian players because he's just as good as anyone at his age. In that second tier, guys ready to break through, and he's just not getting an opportunity. He's going to ride the pine for some old average player that should absolutely be a backup.
Yeah, hopefully Sarri just drops the experiment right away, and I do want to see
He's
both
not
him
gonna.
and Belahian get some minutes. I think the team's gonna be way more solid, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't really have faith. He's a pretty stubborn guy, so I don't know what's how well
Yeah,
taken. Nico Paz, by the way, looks every bit as good as he looked last year. He's going to be better. Awesome free kick. The whole game, he was impactful. He's going to be a top player. You can already see it. So I at least he's developing within Italy. So it's good for the league to put some eyes on it. But yeah, he definitely will be too costly for any of the bigger Italian teams to go for, I think. Juve, Parma.
Yeah.
What did you think of
Yeah, sure.
this one?
Well, thank God that Bremer's back, because if that goal goes in, that's a totally different game in my opinion. But Yildiz Yildiz continued his preseason form.
Yildiz was class
You know,
for sure.
I think it's a continuation of a preseason, and I'll give a couple examples. Yildiz has looked amazing all preseason. Every time he touches the ball, he's direct. He plays with purpose. I love his whole style and attitude. He's definitely a little bit of a throwback in the sense that he takes chances. And I don't care. You know, I know everyone cares about stats now and passing percentage and this. You know, if you watch those old games, those old players that we all love, they take chances, they take risks, they throw, you know, they send balls deep and see if their teammate can get on them. And, you know, there's just none of that anymore. Everything's, you know, oh God, risk averse. We don't want to take any chances. Just pass it back. Yildiz turns and goes for it. I absolutely love that. Also continuing this preseason form, Gatti looking incredibly average, off just behind. Last year he was our best defender after Bremer only played a few matches. He was our best defender throughout the season. He has not looked good in preseason. He did not look good this weekend. He's continuing his preseason form, good and bad. Thuram continuing his preseason form, looking a liability in defense, looking good going forward. Can't get his shots to hit the damn net. Same, you know, nothing difference there. No difference there. Conceição continuing his preseason form, dribbling in circles and just missing that last little thing that you wonder if he's ever going to get. So David looked good, linked up well, moved well. You know, I like David. I think he was a good pickup. I think that you know, I've been saying it in the past couple casts. You know, Comoli hasn't done anything stupid. He's running it like a business. He's making good business decisions. I don't care. I'm not excited about this team, but
No,
I
this
can't
team is not
criticize.
exciting.
Unlike last year, no, but like unlike last year when you had a guy just destroying the team and bringing in a bunch of bums, you know, Comoli's not doing anything stupid. I can't sit there and
No,
say,
he's
well,
just
this is
kind of
just
keeping it
dumb.
the same and
It's been solid.
letting Tudor work
Yeah,
with it. And honestly, there's something to
yeah,
be said for that. Like the team is not a great Juventus team. It actually sucks for a Juventus team. However, he
yeah. It's a
brought in a
garbage
free
team. Yeah.
transfer in Jonathan David, and one of the things I'll say about him is we give these players a lot of flack these days for being just dumb players. I really think that the footballing IQ out there is so much lower than it was. It's
Oh,
embarrassing. And I think David is actually a
yeah,
smart
it's on the
player.
spectrum.
I don't think he's a remarkable athlete. I don't think he's a
Yeah,
remarkable striker, but he's smart. He knows where to be. And that's exactly what this team needs. Just somebody he's gonna know where he needs to be when Yildiz or Conceição makes a move, when Thuram makes a late run. Like David's gonna know where to be. He's gonna be in the right place a lot, and that's what happened for the goal. So I think he's going to work out really
yeah.
well. If you keep Vlahovic, it's actually going to be a nice change of pace to alternate those two guys, and they could play together in some games if you need them to. So I would just keep that as is. David and Vlahovic just entirely fine. It's actually good. It should be
Based
better than
on what
fine.
this Serie A looks like in general, this team is just fine. We're going to
Yeah,
be a top four team. We're not going to beat Napoli to a Scudetto or anything like that. But we're going to be we're going to qualify for Champions
yeah,
League
he'll be in the
next year.
hunt. Yeah,
I I cannot understand for the life of me why Kelly continues to get playing time
I'm looking
when
at the
we have
lineup right
Savona
now,
and Rugani there.
and I see a couple strange things. I'm like, why is Kelly playing there? And is Kalulu really what you want at like a wingback position? Just don't see him there. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
strange.
I mean, well, I wouldn't have said I think Kalulu's a poor defender. I think he doesn't understand where to stand. He doesn't understand who to mark. He gets caught ball watching. He gets caught ball chasing. He's not a very smart player. His best asset as a defender is going forward. This is like the new, you know, this is the new fad. How good are you at going forward? You know, we're overlapping players against these teams, you know, because it's really complicated, you know,
Why not
X's and
just
O's these
play
days.
Joao
You know,
Mario?
just
If you bought the guy to
everyone,
be an attacking right wing back,
yeah,
why not just play him there instead?
it's Parma. Yeah, the point I was getting at, it's Parma. Like, why
Well,
are we
that's the perfect
playing?
team that you should be attacking
Yeah,
against.
yeah, exactly. That's like let's just sit Kalulu on the, you know, for the match. He's not a premium player that needs to be on the field.
Why don't
He's
him and
a
Gotti
bang
just
average player
trade
at
time,
best.
right? Like when you want a more physical presence, Gotti's your guy. When you want a more fast presence, then Kalulu plays, and then at left center back, go play Rugani.
There's either of them could be playing left center back, and Rugani
And
can.
Savona,
So
where's
can
he at?
Savona.
He injured
Yeah,
or something? Because he's
exactly.
not even
Why
on the
are we?
list today.
I mean, yeah, he's probably injured. Who knows? These guys, they get a freaking bruise, and it's like 3 months.
Yeah.
Probably should not be on the field.
No,
That's
not at all.
my big complaint. But otherwise, it was a really weak Parma team. They lost all their good players last year.
Well,
We took care
they
of
got
business.
Bernabe, man.
That's fine. Not the good one.
Oh, it's not the good one.
Speaking of Lazio, I think we said it last time. If Lazio wants to turn their season or get their season off on the right track, you bring Bernabe out, get that eagle flying through the stadium.
That's right.
Get everyone fucking
Inspiration to the max.
Yes. Yeah. That's what Lazio needs. Hire me, put me in, let me make these kind of decisions. We're going to go straight to the freaking moon. Second star on the right, straight on till morning. Put me in, hire me, Latito.
I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
So, is Juve gonna make any final moves?
I don't know.
You got
I don't
1
really
week
care.
left. That's it. You got 1 week left.
They're talking about Kolo Muani. They want to spend gazillions of dollars on
I just
this
wouldn't do it.
striker.
I think he's way worse.
I wouldn't either.
If Vlahovic is playing well, I think he's a worse striker than Vlahovic. And you're not going to get rid of Vlahovic unless somebody's willing to take his salary, and nobody is. So you're going to be stuck with two people. You can't take Kolo Muani.
Right.
You can't do it.
No, you're never gonna get your money back in Kolo Muani. He's a totally average player. They want too much for him. You already have David. I would just try to sell a couple more pieces and be done with it.
I would just sell
That's
Lloyd
what I would do.
Kelly and go get a real defender, right? Just now.
No one wants Lloyd Kelly. No one's gonna buy him. We
You'd be
paid like
surprised,
25 million for him.
Oh God, no way! That was like 18.
Yeah.
Either way,
No, it's a 20. I think it was 23, something like that. Ridiculous. No one wants him. Like there's no one wants that piece of crap.
Either way, I'd be playing Savona or Rugani over him any day. So
absolutely, no doubt about it.
Plus, you guys really need a freaking D mid. Like, is this all that you guys have in midfield? Like, you have Locatelli, Thuram. So if one of them goes down, like, who do you play? You have to play Coop Miners?
He plays Coop Miners. Yeah, he legitimately plays Coop Miners in that
center
midfield role.
Where he has
and there's some insane people that think he's good at it.
That's awful.
He is the worst. He is horrible positionally. He can't defend.
He's weak.
And every once in a while, he's like I was talking about earlier, the sideways pass guy. Every once in a while, he makes
does
a
a
good
nice
pass.
Of course,
yeah. And then everyone gets excited because he finally did something that wasn't horrible. It's like, no, man, this is not the guy in that spot. I'd still be having him as an attacking mid because that's all he's good at. He's just
and that's the spot he can
balls.
cause the least amount of damage. So what you do is you put it in for like Ponce Sao or something like that and give a different look to like your attacking trident there.
Yeah.
And then
that's
if he
exactly
hurts the team, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, he's a defensive liability. He has no combat. So that's our backup. That's who we have.
That's it. Yeah, I mean you can play.
Yeah, we're looking at that O'Reilly guy.
He's okay there, but I mean like you don't actually have a.
No, McKennie can be feisty, but no, it's just a very poorly. We're still recovering from the damage that Giuntoli did, and it's
poorly built team.
It's
gonna
take some time.
I mean, who
I'm
comes
okay
in
with it
for Bremer? Like you have to run like you have to put Gotti in the center. You gotta put like
Rugani.
Someone can do it, but I think he's better at either left or right side. That's not good. Yeah.
I think the last preseason game, Kalulu it was so bad. It was. Yeah, I think people finally see the Kalulu thing now. It just takes a year of being an awful player for people to realize this, but it's okay.
He's just very limited, as most players are these days. Like I think he's better than Kelly. I trust him over Kelly for sure, but he's not good.
I'll pass on both. Thanks.
You can't. You have to keep one.
I mean, combined, they were like 35 million we spent on these guys.
Right.
And Savona, I think is they made an offer. He got an offer for like 14 million or something. So, and Juve asked for 18. So he'll be sold.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that juicy plus Valenza, baby. Give me some average player from some mid-table team. That's what I want. Come on.
Beautiful.
Bring them in.
Atalanta, Pisa is next here on that.
Okay,
So Atalanta, the biggest thing I'll say is Skamaka looked fantastic.
he did.
He's the thing I'll always say about Skamaka is he's the most naturally talented striker Italy's produced in many years. He does not have the right mentality because he comes in like 2 games, plays awesome like a madman, and then he just fades in that next few games, or he'll get injured again. The two things that hold him back are injuries and his mentality. If he could fix one of those two, he would be right up at the top. What everything he does is
Well, he's
natural.
never gonna fix his mentality.
No, I mean I don't think
He's
he
been
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fix that. You either have it or you don't. He doesn't. That's the shame with him because when you have those big games, you're under a lot of pressure, or you have somebody that's going to push you back. He's going to crumble to bits every time. No one pushed him back. He had a good showing, and it just makes you so frustrated when you
Like
see people like
he's
this.
26. He's still young, but he's not young enough to where that stuff can change and he can get tougher. He's not 18, 19. He's
No,
26.
he'll never
That's
toughen
pretty
up.
cemented. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's unfortunate because the dude's been given many a gift, but he just doesn't use them the most. But he played fantastic. If he can do that, I'd probably still call him up to the elite team to be a sub for Keane or to give a different look. He's he's excellent when he's on. Maldini was decent. The Catalere was pretty decent. I mean, the team is still a solid team. I liked seeing Scalvini back. I did not think he played well, but I just want to see him get some minutes in his legs. So
I'll say this:
that
he
was a
hasn't
big thing.
played a lot. I mean, he's been injured every year. I mean,
Yeah,
for a young kid, he's still what 20, 21 years old. He has not played a lot of football. He
it's
needs to
pretty
have a
bad.
season where he
Yeah,
gets some minutes.
he needs
Yeah.
an injury-free season.
So
This season is so crucial
yeah,
for him. If he gets injured this season and has any significant layoff, I honestly think the door closes on him. And that may be premature. I
really,
get it, but I've seen it happen with so many young talents. I mean that it's wouldn't be uncommon.
you can't take all this time off from playing at an elite level, especially when you're developing. You need to be out there. I mean, you see it in the NFL a lot when guys have that first year where they have some major injury. Most of those guys don't come back from
No.
it. You can't just jump back into to playing at that level after all that time off when everyone around you has. So it's tough, but yeah, it's going to take him. The important thing is if he stays healthy, yes, great, but he needs to get time on the pitch. He needs to continue to play, and that's the only way he's going to get back to where he was and break through to the next level. So
Yeah, I mean,
got to give him
otherwise
some time. Got to be patient with these guys.
he's not gonna overtake Coppola. He's not gonna overtake the Leone. He's not gonna overtake Camuzzo. He's not gonna overtake these guys who are gonna be getting some minutes. If he can't stay fit and get a bunch of minutes, he won't get back to those levels. So I'm just glad he was
Yeah.
out. He didn't get injured. That's all good. I think where Atalanta's gonna struggle is in their midfield. The Ruin's getting up there, and he's a decent D mid, but he makes some mistakes. And I don't think Darun Paslic gives enough in that midfield. I think they're gonna
Well,
struggle.
Ederson, they brought him off the bench,
Yeah, I don't know
which is
what's going on
odd.
there. Maybe because they might be still be shopping him around because there was a lot of teams interested. But Ederson makes that midfield actually good no matter who you put next to him. In my opinion,
Yeah,
he's one of the like top 2 or 3 midfielders in Serie A, like for sure.
he was
So
top on my list. Yeah, absolutely. I've liked Ederson for a few years now. So yeah, I'm envious of Atalanta for having him
yeah.
on their roster.
But
So
Pisa, I
what's
don't really
next?
know too much about them, but
Oh, Pisa.
we'll see. I don't think Pisa is going to be very good. I think the fact that they
Well,
lost Inzaghi is one thing, but they do have Giordino, and I think he's a good coach who has more to give. We'll see what happens.
well, there's an interesting thing about Pisa though is they have this tower that isn't straight.
Amazing. Well, if anybody didn't know that, you just got a knowledge bomb dropped on you there. In case anybody
Yeah,
wasn't
just
aware. Thanks, man.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, you're
thanks.
welcome. Just
Udinese
a
Verona.
little history
I'm
lesson.
sorry if there's Udinese Verona fans out there. We're not going to cover it. Inter 5-0.
Oh man, what a whooping!
Yeah,
Well, Torino sucks now. You're gonna
Torino
sell off your
sucks.
team.
They have no
They're done.
Morici. They did bring in Gio Simeone, which I think is a really huge miss on a lot of teams' parts. Like, why isn't a team like Milan
Yep.
going and buying Gio Simeone? Why is he going to Torino? He's been in
Right.
Serie A a while. He's a good, solid player. He can be a starter or a sub. Why the heck are you going to go to Torino?
Because it's not about team building, it's about hype, and he doesn't generate any hype. He's just a
That's
good,
true.
hardworking player that comes off the bench and serves a purpose. So no, he's got to lead an attack now. I don't know, that team's toast.
Torino's done. The only reason to pay attention a little bit to them is watch Casade's progress, and I do like
Yeah.
Simeone, but they're a bad team. Sukic looked very
Yep.
good on Inter. Their whole like core is still there. They still have Barella, Acerbi, Bastoni, Martinez, DiMarco, Thuram. They still got Dumfries. They've still got all the guys who make this team tick. So Inter's gonna be fine. People who thought they would fail, I don't. I think they're gonna be wrong. Sukic looks very good as well.
I mean, they're one of the most successful teams in Europe over the past 3 years. They've been to 2 Champions Leagues in 3 seasons. I
Yep,
think that's
Champions League finals. Yeah,
like number one. Yeah, yeah.
one they've
So
got
they're fine.
Boni.
I'm curious to see how Kivu does, but he just brought him out in the 3-5-2, and
It's
that's
maybe
fine.
weird. I just don't think he has to do almost any coaching. I think he could just let these guys go because they've been there for so long. Like here, just play the same way you play and they're just
I
doing
mean,
maybe a little more pressing. I don't know, man. It's people are gonna
coaches.
overanalyze this, but just don't think he's gonna
Yeah, of
have a
course.
massive impact. I think the team is the same people, and they got a lot of leaders on. It's not gonna change much because of Kibu.
There are like 3, maybe 5 great managers on the planet. The rest of them, I mean, honestly, anybody can manage these teams. It's not that complicated. Just let the guys go play.
Mm. I don't think there's much else to talk about. Their subs look good. Boni
No.
looks good. Andy Diouf, we'll kind of see what happens with him. But Inter is going to be a challenger for the Scudetto, in my opinion. We'll see how well they do overall, but
Yeah.
I think they're going to fight for it.
Yep, I agree.
All right, now we get to the most amazing match, the match people are talking about, the
Yes.
Baschirotto flexing upon Milan.
Yes.
Amazing,
Baschirotto
amazing
section.
match here. Did you see any of it, or were you not around during this one?
No, I was not around for this one. I'm really upset because I thought it would go better for Milan, but Allegri does have his faults. He
Allegri has
certainly
his
does.
faults, and you just can't beat this amazing management. Poisons everything that they touch. This place is so poisonous to everybody. The team just looks disjointed. People don't really care. You got a couple people who actually give a shit. One of them is the 40-year-old Modric, and the other is Salamakers, who
Your
people
best
did
player.
not want him here. And all of a sudden, oh, bring him back. Guys, I'll just keep saying it. The people who keep bearing fruits are still the Maldini signings. And you have less of them on the field. You have a worse team. There you go. So hate
Yes,
him as much as you want.
but your balance sheets are so balanced.
Every season we sell our best midfielder. We sell Kessié, and then we sell Tonali, and then we sell Reinders.
Yeah, just like Atalanta.
Yeah, you
That's your level
keep them
now.
all.
That's ours too.
You have
We
a
do the
world
same
class
thing.
midfield.
Yeah. No, you don't want to you're not trying to build that though. You're trying to develop assets and
Yeah.
sell them for plus Valenza, baby.
Yep. So
Hell yeah! And then you're gonna throw out. I'll let you. Yeah,
no,
you
you
go
go
to
go
town
for it.
on this one. This is.
I
How do you
was.
think? How do you think a stupid man played?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think he sucks. I thought he was always going to suck. It's what we said. He has a good cross. He
Yeah,
does have a good cross from the highlights I've seen of him because I didn't even know about him before this. He's got a good cross on him. He has
yeah.
low amount of brain cells. He lost the ball a lot. He seemed very unsure of himself. He's going to be a defensive liability. The fact that people thought you could replace Tierra Hernandez with him is really dumb. And I would take a sloppy, unmotivated Hernandez over this guy in every single game because if Hernandez tries for about 10 minutes, he might create a goal or an assist. And he literally is a game
Yes.
changer and actually a world class player. You don't have that now. Guess who you have on this team? That you just lost another world class player
You
and you put an
you
average
have.
guy on there. You have Leao. You have Leao and Modric.
Oh yeah.
Those are your top class players. Modric is 40.
40-year-old Modric was your best player.
He was by far the best player. And I'll say I feel really bad for Modric because you could see he was trying so hard. He was occupying everybody else's space because he knew
Just
what
surrounded by morons.
he is. Like he knew where you needed to be, where he needed to be, what he wanted to do. Like just watch a little bit of the
Mm.
game, people who are listening to this, and just watch how much smarter he is than everybody who's around him. The only person even trying to work with him is Salamakers. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. You got Fofana, who just saunters around on the field, is in the wrong position all the time. Left ass cheek, who he's just a pointless player. Really, I mean, he does like one or two nice flicks and then he just fades away. The defense is pretty brutal, especially when you got Pavlovic, who will cost you more goals than he gets you, and he was a 1-for-1 this game. So in
Literally,
that
yeah.
0,
Yeah.
it's just a joke. I will say I give Milan so much flack about being non-Italian, and Cremonese played 8 Italians, and Milan got scored on by 2
Oh
of
yeah,
them,
baby.
Baschirotto and Bonazzoli. So
Suck it.
there you go. Yep, enjoy the all
Yeah.
foreign Redbird Red Devils.
Yeah. You know what? This is such a disappointing roster, such a disappointing lineup. And the choices Allegri made were so disappointing. Why isn't Jashari and Ricci on the field?
Yeah, you spent
Why
40
are we
mil on
playing
Jashari and
two
25 on Ricci.
idiots?
Yeah.
Well, Andy, why are you playing two certified idiots next to Modric? I mean, Loftus-Cheek and Fofana are a box of rocks, and they're trying to play in front of another, Pavlovic. Who's
It's harsh
Modric
to say, but
passing
they're
to?
not. No, they're not smart players. You've got Salamakers who has a brain. You've got, if you go from the team, you got Mike Magnan, you've got Salamakers, and Pulisic are the only people who have. I mean, Gabi a little bit. Those are the people you have who have a brain on this team who to support Modric. Loftus Cheek, no. Jimenez, no. Fofana, no. Estupinian, no. Pavlovic, no. Like, what do you have? It's a very
Who's he
low IQ
passing?
team.
I don't understand.
He was passing to
Yeah,
Salamakers a lot.
this
He was
is
passing to Salamakers a lot.
yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean, you bought two
I
guys who are
can't wait
controllers.
to. Yeah, you're playing against freaking Cremonese. Why are you running? You know, beefcakes next to Modric.
Here's the thing,
Get
man.
some possession guys out there and dominate the game. I
Here's the
don't
thing.
understand.
He thinks that because Fofana and RLC have size, that they're actually physical presences. They're not.
They're
When
not.
when Fofana wants to try for like 5 seconds every few minutes, he does try. Yes, he can push somebody off the ball because he does have strength. He just doesn't try though, so he's not that strong. RLC never tries in defense, so you're not getting what they look like. Guys like Jashari are more like he's more like a feisty player. He's gonna be more physical. He actually fights on the ball more than any of those two guys, and he's gonna work hard all game long. That is something that I have seen him do. Ricci is smart positionally. He's gonna cover a lot of the gaps, which those guys don't cover. I don't even think you need this. Like he thinks you need a physical presence. I don't even think you need it with this team. I'd take the brains any day. I put Jashari, Modric, and Ricci in, and you can sub on Musa, who's going to run around. You can sub on Fofana, or I'll see if somebody needs a break, but they cannot start. They
This
can't
isn't a
start.
physical game. You can. A physical presence was much more important years ago. This is not a physical game. You don't, unless you are an absolute dominating physical presence, there's no need for you. You're better off just having a bunch of little skill guys that pass the ball around and do beeps and boops. You don't need guys like this. You need people that Modric can play with. I'm confused by this lineup.
It's a bad lineup.
This is puzzling.
Estupinian is awful. It's I don't even
Yeah,
know where you go
he's an
from here
idiot.
because you probably have to run Bartasagi, and in my opinion, Bartasagi is not a wingback. Bartasagi should be a left-sided center back. But that's what you got. So I would just put Jimenez over there. I put Alex Jimenez on left wing back, Salamakers on right wing back, and then you just eliminate
Yeah,
Estupinian from that. I would start playing Ricci, Jashari, and Modric, and then if you need a sub, sure you bring somebody else on. That's what you really have to be playing to make the team work a little bit. Um, go from there, and then I would just be replacing Pavlovic with De Winter. I'm not a Pavlovic fan. I think
yeah.
he's a liability, which we'll show some of these outs here.
Are we gonna bust out Field Vision presented by Tampax?
Guys, welcome to the reiteration of Field Vision. Okay, it's amazing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start with showing some amazing Milan passages of play here.
Okay, I didn't see this game, so this is the first look for me.
All right, so we got
Okay.
nice. Look at this effort. I want you to
Yeah,
see the effort here, right? Just first watch this amazing effort. Okay,
he's keeping his eye on the ball. Okay, this is look. He just
and
gets
he gets
blazed.
further behind
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Pavic comes across. You know he does this. He's decently fast for his size. He has a nice little player. Oops! What happened there? And then you get a
Just
shot.
get it
Yeah.
out of bounds, man.
No, he's gonna do that. He's gonna try to
Ah,
bop it to
God.
our boy Fofana, like that. Yeah. So this is just
I
poor
like it.
skill. There you go.
Beautiful.
I just had to show that one. That's another
That's
thing
good stuff. That's
that
good stuff.
Pavlovich does here. All right, this one I want to show the positioning of the midfielders. Okay, the formation is RLC plays on the right side of Modric and Fofana plays on the left side of Modric, roughly. Over here, RLC basically playing as a striker. Over here, Fofana.
Chasing ball.
Why is he here? Chasing ball. Okay,
Chasing
so
ball.
Fofana's gonna do this. He's gonna chase him. Oh, look at that effort, right?
Oh.
Yep. And then you just
These guys
see.
suck.
Look at all the space now. Guess who's supposed to be here?
Yeah. Oh, who?
Mr. Fofana. Right? He made a nice play over there. Now it's wide open, right? And they don't
I
they
wish
don't, they
we had
don't
this
get
last year.
they don't get anything out of this, but
Yeah.
a good chance, boom, right?
No, it's
This guy
this
made a
is
bad mistake. He should have crossed that straight to the middle.
this is the thing that people don't see is because if nothing happens, they don't notice it.
This dude should be just putting it in
That's
the danger
so
area.
bad, dude.
Like you're not gonna score from
It's
there. He wants to go over
it's a
there.
chain reaction of bad choices because they don't know how to read the game because they have no clue what sport they're playing. It's unbelievable.
I do
It's so
want to see
bad.
something that I just picked up here. Watch the two of the center backs here. Gabi is on this guy marking kind of closely. Watch Tomori and Pavlovic here. You got this guy to watch, and you got to keep an eye on this guy too, since he's also nobody's picking up the late runner here, which should be any one of your three
No,
midfielders.
he's running right through. Yeah.
Nobody picks him
Beautiful.
up. Nobody at all.
Nope.
This guy's open. Tomori should be on him, and Pavlovic should be watching these. Right? They don't know what's happening.
Watching the ball.
They're absolutely
They're just
confused.
watching the
This
ball.
guy just blitzes behind them.
Yeah,
There's
guys, you
so
can have any coach you want.
low awareness. I don't even know how you coach that.
Yeah.
You can't make those guys better.
No, you can't. If they haven't figured that much of it out, I mean, that's stuff that happens in my daughter's. She's 9. That's stuff that happens in her, neighborhood club games. I mean, that's the kids they chase the ball, they get stuck watching. They don't know what really.
This is goal one.
Okay.
Nobody knows where to be. They have a guy. Gabia's kind of marking this guy. Baschirotto's here. Ass Cheeks and Fofana are just kind of being bodies, but they don't do anything. I'll always say this. These two guys do nothing in the box. They don't mark somebody. They don't push on somebody. They don't do anything. Oh, look,
It's very confusing.
The Baschirotto runs behind a loftus cheek. Fofana's just literally standing there, doing jack nothing. He's not marking this guy. He's not helping out. What are you doing
twirled.
there, right? Nothing. Gabia's still kind of in the middle. They're keeping decent zone, but now you got to pick a guy. Cross comes in, pick a guy, right? So Gabia needs to go here. Pavlovic needs to go here. And Baschirotto is right in between. Nothing.
Beautiful.
Nothing. Good. Right between two defenders. Definitely mainly on Pavlovic, but Pavlovic does get a goal back to cover for his error. So Magnan's probably very happy with his amazing defense.
I mean, in all fairness, there are teams that people consider elite that do the same exact style of defending. And this is just a modern phenomenon. I really want to go through this stuff when we do our "What's Wrong with Modern Footballers" podcast. This is something that we see even in late round Champions League matches. But yeah, you can't coach this. This is just the low quality. All right, let's see what happens.
Once again, Modric with the ball, who before he got subbed off was the person who covered the 4th most ground as a 40-year-old man. So amazing.
Yeah,
that he's as we thought, he's still got it because he's an actual champion and class comes by.
Well, he's better than all of them. He's actually
pretty awesome to watch him play. That was the highlight of this game. There's a Stupido. Oh, Salamakers comes here. Some people thought that was a foul.
Hold on, let's go back. I want to witness this brutality.
Yeah.
God, what tough guys.
Watch this. Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Oh no. He realizes he can't get there.
Is he gonna be okay?
No,
but his thigh.
Okay. Salamakers, nice play, man. I like Salamakers. He's always trying to make stuff happen.
He screwed up and he went and got the damn ball back. That shit happens.
Look at that nice little layoff, right? And Estupiñán, nice little dink. And Pavlovic with really bad marking from them, doing the same thing Milan was doing. He kisses the badge.
He just kisses the badge. this is how do you watch
This is
this
good stuff,
crap
man.
and not
This is
just
good
insult it
stuff.
the whole time? Yes, it's I'm limiting my viewing this year. This is unbearable.
You don't watch Milan. This team is. You don't want to watch their stuff, man.
No, I'm
Just
not. I'm
watch
already
Napoli, man. It's they play
yeah,
nice.
no, I
It's good to
watch
watch.
Napoli.
Don't watch
I
Milan.
watch Napoli when I want to see something good. I have to watch
I'm just a
Juventus,
glutton
which
for
is that this
punishment,
is
man.
very similar.
Yeah, you are
Well,
too.
yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. So, yeah, I just got to find like another team that I can watch as well. Like, Fiorentina was fun last year. Oh man, this is so bad. Show me another one.
All right,
I'm
Modric again
I'm
with the
addicted.
ball because that's nothing Milan did was without him. Really good vision here. I see. Makes a nice play. Fofana, amazing shot. I want to see
Yes.
it.
How what's his salary?
I don't millions. That guy makes millions.
Man, put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Put me in.
And then this is
All
goal
right, give me more.
number 2. All
All
right,
right.
Salamaker tries to clear it. He brings it to Santi Jimenez, who oops, Baschirotto just kind of pushed him aside. Look at that
There you
effort.
go.
Good effort from him.
Good effort. That's great.
So he messes up, right? He doesn't
It
fight
is.
hard enough. He doesn't book it
Oh,
after him. He just
oh.
jogs, saunter, jog.
No.
Whew, that bothers me.
No, no,
Anybody
no
who's
one's no
played,
one's stepping up to close the gap, just watching. Good.
no.
This is good.
So this is
Cool.
Bonazzoli, right? You got
Mhm.
where's Fofana at?
The striker.
You got RLC here. Fofana should be somewhere
Oh,
around here, right? This is how they run.
where is he?
Modric,
Is he even on the
control.
screen?
Nobody knows.
No, he's not even on the screen. This is beautiful. Beautiful.
Baschirotto,
It's good stuff.
Fatella, he's just sitting here.
Go
Oh,
back.
there he is.
Hold on. Go back.
He's there.
No. Go back. Show Baschirotto. Okay.
Baschirotto's back heel.
And then what's his salary? Woo!
Nothing, right?
What's his salary?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Petzella,
that's
always
right.
been a decent player. Fofana should be marking this guy, right? Watch.
Nope.
This is my
Look at
guy
this.
right
This
here.
is
This is
great
my guy,
marking.
Fofana. Watch him jog. Please just watch him the whole time. Hey, wait. Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
that's my guy?
stare at the goal. There you go. There you go. He gets a
Yeah.
0 out of 10 for this performance.
Yeah, he's lazy. He's
What you get,
low IQ
guys?
and lazy. What are you gonna do?
It's what you get.
Yeah, I like that. We're doing this every week, right?
We're gonna do field view for some of the worst and best moments. Okay, regardless of team here. We'll obviously
Wait, were
stick
there
with
good
the big
moments?
teams. So, I mean, Nico Paz
Were there
had a
moments?
nice free kick for sure, but I was just too
Okay.
mad at Milan.
I mean, I've
to
seen a
not
lot of
do.
free kicks. Yeah.
Nice man, he played well,
Uh,
but it is what it is. I had to do it because obviously being a Milan guy, I just need this.
yes.
I need the fan base to just stop supporting this. I need it
Oh.
really badly.
No, they won't. They love it. They're so cultified. It will never change
No,
because they get too much blind support. They will support them because they think they're being a good person by encouraging bad
supporting
behavior.
them through thick and thin. But no, please,
Yes.
you can actually
Thick and
support
thin.
them by getting this management out of there. And then you can actually support them by doing that. That is still support, okay? All
Sometimes you
right.
just scold your child. Sometimes your child. Oh, you should show the Cambiasso red card.
I don't
Man,
know if
it was
I don't
really
know if
brutal.
I could do the
He
screen
got a-
edit in time to make it fit. So
He got a red card for it was a very soft red card, and then he got a 2-game suspension, so he's out for the Inter match.
right.
Yeah.
How was he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
Good.
I mean, he's been playing really well.
Is a good player. I hope he has a really good season. He only fell off last season after like midway when they had the whole like Man City links and stuff. But
when he had the injury, I think that was kind of understated because he didn't really play well until he got his full rest and actually got to recover.
I agree. They were tossing him in way too early. I'll end
but that's a big
Milan rant with one last thing. The striker situation is one of the worst management things I've ever seen at a club. They get rid of Tammy, who they shouldn't have brought him in. They get rid of Luka Jovic for nothing when they could have just had him as like a backup because he needs depth. They get rid of Colombo, who would at least been a nice depth piece, and they get rid of Francesco Camarda, who's incredibly promising and could play a big role. Yet you get rid of him to keep Santi Jimenez, who doesn't look good. Obviously, he's not getting along with people here. So it's not right. he needs to leave both for himself and for Milan, or we need to get a different type of people around him. They miss out on their primary targets. They go after Vlahovic, but his salary is too high. That's who Allegri wants, but I doubt they're going to get him with that. Then they go after Højlund. Højlund doesn't want to come here. He's probably going to go to Napoli. They go after Victor Boniface. He is this injury-prone dude who it just seems like a TikTok guy. Yeah, I don't like it. Massive injury history. Leverkusen can't wait to get rid of him. And
He's
there was
another average player, dude.
well, he had a lot of skill when he came on the scene, but he's had attitude problems.
A lot of these guys have skill, man.
Inconsistent. It's like
Come on.
and why would Leverkusen want to just offload him, right? And the funny thing is, a lot of the guys who I interact with who think very very similarly are saying they were bring this thing up, and a lot of the bigger sites were saying like, oh, there's like a vendetta or not a vendetta. There's like a smear campaign against Boniface because who knows why. There's all these negative articles about his fitness. He's fine. Well, look what happened. He did his medical. They needed a second day. They needed a third day. He didn't pass it. He didn't sign because he didn't pass his medicals. So there's no smear campaign, guys. He just has a massive injury history of 2 ACL tears years ago, and he misses massive amount of games every. And then now we're going after this guy named I think Conrad Harder, the Danish guy. He was the backup to Gyökeres. 0 starts.
Yeah.
0 starts this past year. 20 years old. So we're gonna go pay 27 mil or something like that for this kid. Who I mean, he looks promising,
Much
but I
better
mean,
than Kamara.
right? But you have Kamara. Why are you gonna go develop another kid when you have your own here? This situation is one of the biggest debacles I've seen, and I mean, like the fans need to actually do something and not show up to the stadium, not buy the merch. Just stop supporting this crap.
But what's Milan's footprint in Denmark, though?
Yeah, exactly. You got to capture the Danish market. They've captured the Mexican market with Santi Jimenez. They captured
That's
the
what these
Danish
people
market.
think.
It's crazy.
No, this sport is toast. These players are garbage. The people running the team are all just vacant yes men. It's never. There are very few examples of teams that are actually trying to build something that lasts, and it's a damn shame. So you're still thinking, and I accepted this fate about midway through last year. I was like, seeing how all the fans just salivate
Lap
over
it up,
this,
man.
they lap it up. They keep the management keeps feeding them turds, and they smack their lips and they lament the flavor of their steak. It's unbelievable. It'll never change because of it. So just get used to it, buddy.
I'm just hoping
you're
that
not going to see
every few
team
weeks,
again.
maybe 20 other people just to start thinking the same way. Like, all right, I'm not going to actually buy a jersey. I'm not going to actually support the stuff and go to the stadium. I'm not going to buy Milan crap. I'm going to just wait until this thing stops and stop spending my money. And it will actually change. There is absolutely no way Redbird will continue this if they start losing money. They will have to exit now. They can't do this. But now the fact that they can sell guys off, they can still count on jersey sales, ticket sales. That's why they do this stuff. Yep. That's why they're still here right now. They had a terrible season, but they made enough money because they sold to Reinders and they covered their books, but jersey sales and other junk.
There's a major problem right now with our teams. I feel the same way about my team, and but yes, if you can actually get people to stop participating in the madness, yes, you could solve it. You're not going to.
There's the whole Curva ban. You heard about that too?
If you sell, no, what's this now?
So they banned the Curva Sud at Milan, which is like their ultras from the home games because and they're opening them up to like families. They want to like sterilize it because they don't like the chance against the management and Jerry and stuff because the Curva's basically fully turned against them finally. I don't love the Curva very much, but they've done some things in the past I'm not a fan of. But,
no, they're useful idiots. You know.
Right, but I mean they're doing the right thing now finally. But Jerry and Co banned them and they open up to family seats. They're like, nope, we're just gonna ban you.
Yeah, that's exactly. They're gonna sterilize is the right word. They're gonna sterilize everything there because that's what these guys do, and they might sell the club, but you're going to get another guy just like them because
Oh
that's
yeah,
who's buying clubs right now. Because they're printing money because
yeah.
of these
There is one hope for Milan, and we said it
delusional
for a
fans.
bit. It's a Saudi owner, and them bringing in a guy like Maldini. That's the only shot they got. Otherwise, everybody else they
Yeah, but
sell it to is gonna be a joke.
yes, but Italian teams still need to figure out how to navigate the FIFA fair trade trash.
Definitely,
That's the problem.
definitely.
They still can't sign players unless they sell players, and you don't need to sign players every year, especially if you're building from within. But
Well,
obviously
I
we
think you
refuse
just
to
said it
do
right
that.
there. They got to
Yeah,
build from
yeah,
within. You can buy a couple players, no matter what's happening. You can buy a couple big names. As a big team, you can buy two,
yeah.
but you have to start growing your talents from within. And both of our teams had really, really good youth. They've just destroyed them in the past 2 years. But they have to. That's the only way is to build from
Well,
within.
they've drained them.
Long. Oh, for sure. But they had
Yeah,
it.
they've
Milan had a
completely cashed them
fantastic
all
one.
in.
Juve had a great one. I mean, it's
Yeah,
now destroyed.
yeah.
Destroyed.
Oh yeah, there's nothing left. Yeah, it's and everything that comes through, it's just going to be sold off. So, there was a post earlier about God, who was it about? It was on it was those guys on the mainstream. They were talking about Como and how
Oh,
they're building up. We want to sign
Fabregas?
Italian players, but we can't. Yeah, we want to sign Italian players, but we can't. Blah blah blah. So we're building a youth system to develop them. I'm like, they're just going to sell them off the second they're worth any money. I
That's
mean, look
the
what happened
issue.
this year.
I agree
You know?
with them putting money into it, and I like that they're actually going to build a youth system. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
Como's is going to do stuff. They're going to have money
yeah.
backing them. However,
Como has a good
what you
owner.
got to
Yeah,
watch for is they're just going to get sold. They might not because I don't think
yeah.
Como cares about the money though. Like they don't really care about that, or else they would have sold Nico Paz. So maybe Como would in a few years develop some young Italian talents, but
Eh,
and
yeah.
I'm not holding my breath. It's a very foreign team. I like how they play,
Yeah.
but it's a very foreign team.
Yeah, it's I highly doubt they're going to actually give a crap about the development of young
No, no.
Italian talent. I don't think it's
If they're winning, they win.
Italy has a very self-loathing culture. The kids don't, the kids aren't playing in the streets anymore. It's all going to crap. It's because there's no faith in these teams. I mean, we're the only people that we know in our group that are diehard, culture fans that still even watch the games. So, it goes to show, you know, you do need to have your club identity intact. It inspires people. That's why people turn on the TV. So, I mean, apparently not in our group.
I
I
mean,
don't know. We beat a dead horse every week, but it needs to be said because
yep.
this is the problem. This is a
It's
massive
it's
problem.
not changing. I mean, with Milan, you go
No,
by all these things, change your team again. It's not changing. Same old story with Juve. It's gonna be the same story. I mean,
but our teams will
let's
finish top four, and
maybe.
eventually, once every 5 years, they might snag a Scudetto, and then the fans will go nuts, and then they'll think they're the best on the planet, and they'll have bragging rights, bro,
Yeah,
because we
they might
won one of
catch
them.
lightning in a bottle, and
Yeah, exactly.
mhm.
They think that's an achievement. Yeah, it's whatever, dude.
So we'll do a little
I
brief
liked the
rundown.
field vision.
Yeah, that was nice, right? We'll do a little brief rundown
Yeah.
of next week. Wrap it up. Cremonese Sassuolo. I'll go Sassuolo. Actually, I'll go with the tie. Cremonese impressed me. I'll go 1-1.
Oh, we're doing predictions?
Yeah, we'll just do a quick one for next week. I'll go 1-1
No, I
Sassuolo
bet you they're gonna get
Cremonese. Blowing
no,
out.
they're getting blasted by Sassuolo to show how much Milan suck.
3-0.
No, it's gonna be 2-1 Sassuolo.
Lecce Milan at Lecce.
Milan's gonna be fired up.
I would say Milan
It's
is
gonna
going to
be 2
win,
2-0
but what I
Milan.
want to say is that it's a 2-1 win for Lecce and Camarda gets both goals. So that's what I want to happen. I would love that.
No, I mean Milan's gonna finish top four. It's early season. Let the dust settle.
It's
It's
just
a
one game, and once they get
it's
their
just
midfield settled,
disappointing.
they'll be fine.
It's just disappointing that this is what these teams have become.
Yep.
But I think that Milan will win 2-0.
Bologna, Como.
1-1.
At Bologna, I agree. I think these are
1-1.
teams who are going to be very much competing for similar spots this year. Maybe Bologna could have, but not much. Parma,
Yeah.
Atalanta. I think Atalanta wins this one. I'm gonna go 3-1. I think Atalanta's gonna.
Yeah, I'll go 2-0.
Napoli Cagliari at Napoli. I think it's going to be a strong performance.
Oh,
Like another 2-0 Conte special.
yeah, I'm going 3-1. They're going to unleash the beast.
Nice. Roma Pisa at Pisa. Roma win 3.
2-0 Roma.
Like it. Torino, Fiorentina at Torino. I think it's going to be a feisty game. I want to say Fiorentina could be a tie. I can see 1-1 or 2-1 Fiorentina.
I'm going 2-1 Fiorentina for sure.
Genoa Juve at Genoa.
Genoa's a good disciplined team. I think this is going to be a 1-1 match.
I think Juve pulls it off. Inter
like
Udinese at Inter.
Oh, Udinese's poop.
Udinese is bad this
Inter's
year.
going to win 3-0.
Agreed. I think 3-0 or 2-0. Some similar. Lazio Verona. I think Lazio gets their win, gets a little bit of legs underneath. I'm hoping to see Rovella, and I'm gonna go 2-1 win.
Don't get your hopes up on that, but the Eagle will fly, and Lazio will defeat Verona 1-0.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be coming back with a few things coming up here. So there's the Italy call.
Yeah.
We'll make a video about that one. So we're going to go over Gattuso's selection, kind of delve into the national team and see who we'd call if we thought that he did a job or not.
That's the best stuff.
Yeah, that's probably stuff we're most passionate about too. And also we're going to kind of do like an end of Mercato ratings, little tier list when they're all done. So once this next week's over, we'll do a little tier list and kind of go from there. So thank you all for watching.
No, we can't close it yet. We have one more big announcement. We do have the What's Wrong with Modern Footballers podcast coming up soon. We just have to get into a mindset where I'm not going to use inappropriate language the entire time.
Yes, it has to be very it's gonna be difficult. We're gonna be featuring a lot of good players, you guys, like a lot of celebrities, a lot of players.
Yes.
A lot of
Loads of them.
really good fashion. We're gonna see nice fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna
The
see it.
finest.
You're gonna see it, guys.
The
Get
finest
ready.
threads.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Welcome back for the season. It's gonna be a long one. And as always, Forza Calcio.
She
Ciao.
said.